The governor's announcement of the Amazon deal came as she met with reporters during the annual Associated Press Legislative Forum. Fallon and legislative leaders outlined some of the issues that they'll face in the session, which begins on Monday, including how to address the state's budget shortfall, provide for teacher pay raises, and whether or not to modify or eliminate another income tax trigger. Here's more from that forum in this ONR Extra.
One of the things that I will be bringing forth next Monday is a major overhaul of our tax system. Last year, I gave very detailed, specific ways that we could fix our structural deficiencies in our budget. The legislature acted on some of those things, but some of them they weren't able to act upon.
If they want to offer up a sales tax on services, if they want to offer up a cigarette tax, my caucus is willing to put everything on the table and have a negotiation. But we won't sit by and offer our support for this continued shift of funding the important services of the state of Oklahoma from the folks who can best afford it to the backs of those who can least afford it.
First and foremost issue for the House Majority Caucus will be teacher pay raise this year. Although the failure of State Question 779 was an indication that people were not crazy about the funding mechanism for teacher pay raise proposed in that state question, our members, returning incumbents returning to the House of Representatives, as well as the 25 new members of the Majority Caucus, have all indicated that people in the state of Oklahoma are still very much in favor of teacher pay raise.
If they're simply going to offer hope with no substance, with no evidence as to how they're going to pay for it, which is what they've done the last couple of years, then I don't have any real confidence that a teacher pay raise will happen.
I don't think it was the intent of the legislature initially on the tax rate decrease to trigger a further decrease in a contraction cycle. So I do believe that the Republicans will take a look and try to address that tax trigger that is still out there.
We've seen the wisdom of the last income tax cut triggers. So one of the things we can do right now is to eliminate that this session, so we know next session we might have enough money to keep the schools open and the hospitals open.
We're still committed to limited government. We're still committed to lower taxes, but we want to make sure that we do it in the manner that we prescribed and not some manner that we didn't intend.